Hello everyone! I'm back for the end of the month reading, and I'll probably do the same thing again next month. This move is taking a really long time, and it's funny, I know it's been a couple weeks since I've been on here, but it seems like I was just on here because everything's kind of in a freeze, and it's interesting looking at all the drama, all the things going on, and here I am frozen in this move. So, I'm really interested to see what these cards say. I hope everyone is doing well, and happy Leo full moon we just had, and I'm going to go ahead and draw one Tree Magic card from the Gillian Kemp deck to ground a reading, and 5 chicken cards. Okay, so we have birth, number 8, the silver birch tree, and it says, like wood that grows upward by drawing strength from its hidden root, love will advance. And 8 is the number of death and rebirth, and the card is birth. And I always, I want to say almost like that you find the silver lining or the peaceful beauty in whatever the world beholds for you right now. It's like you can always find that peaceful beauty. I always think of when I'm hiking, and it's just like you're concentrating on getting up that mountain, and you're working hard the whole time, and then all of a sudden you hit a birch tree grove, and it's just like these beautiful, beautiful trees, and having the sunlight come through them, and it brings you to really breathtaking peacefulness, and this place of beauty. And you have to stop for a minute just to acknowledge that beauty. And I almost want to say like the silver lining, because it says the silver birch tree. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead. So it's kind of like, being really grounded here, and then kind of springing forth in a new beginning. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 moving lines. Maybe I'll put them down here. So we have pine cone, which has to do with enlightenment, and this is, again, an 8, the death and rebirth, and it's the suit of fire. And then we have Seiji, which is the 7 chakras. So both of these, this is like transformation. And then, in the transformation, kind of the colors come out, or truth surfaces, and understanding becomes present. And then when we have Seiji, it's like really being in that knowledge, and having our enlightenment be the eyes that we look through. So it's like really solid foundation for our perspective, or being able to see clearly through a system that we have developed. It's almost like a system of knowledge that we have, where we're able to access information. So really looking at things in all the dimensions, and really factoring in all the levels of reality in our interpretation of what's going on, and our approach to things. And then we have making a choice, making a decision. And so this is about, and it's little spirit angel. And what I really always say with this card is, it's not so much that we have to choose. I mean, we do choose, but it's like we finally, at some point, have enough information, or have a strong enough feeling, or we have the knowingness of what we're going to do. It's like, and sometimes we don't realize we're going to choose. Sometimes we don't even know we're going to make a choice, and all of a sudden information presents itself, and we make a choice. or we're looking at two decisions, or we're trying to figure out what to do, and we're looking and we're looking and we're looking, and we keep looking until we know for sure, or we get that push in a certain direction. So we will be, all to me this says is we're going to be making a change and going in a direction. We will know what to do and which way to go. So interesting. I'm going to pull a healing card. Hi, Quack. Sasquatch seems to be wanting to see what's going on over here. Oh, nobody's walking on our card reading. Okay, let me draw for... Okay, what is healing is the snowball. So just kind of the climax of energy will be hit, and then everything will become apparent. So this is kind of goes along with this one, where we have this information that presents itself, and these cards are really kind of similar, and that we are just have this knowingness of what we see. We're able to see real clearly and read the world around us real clear. But this is talking about some undercurrents of things that have been escalating, and finally we understand what's going on. Things become clear. When things are dramatic, sometimes it's hard to see. It's fuzzy. We look at two realities, and then we let them, kind of like we see the truth and we see the illusion, and we're not sure which one's really true and which one's really the illusion until things escalate, and then at some point it becomes clear whether things are in a good way or in a bad way, if we need to change them, or if there's something within us that was misreading something, and it gets cleared. So because snowballs, it's a snowball, and it's about really being able to discern clearly. That's this card, but the snowball can be fun, it can be playful, or it can hurt. And then but you can it can always build on itself. That's the thing about snow. It builds upon itself, and kind of it's continuous with itself. So even when it snows, it becomes continuous with itself, and then if we were to make a snowball, it packs, so it can get bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, and then one for the overall message card here. And we have Ostara, which has to do with culture and tradition, and being provided for by people, and having almost like the life around you gift you and redistribute physical funds or physical material things in the physical world, so that you are provided for. It has to do with Easter, the holiday of Easter, and again, rebirth, and new life. The egg symbolizes that also, and then and fertility. And then also with the holiday that has developed, there's this concept of redistribution, because on Easter there's that Easter egg hunt, and everybody is kind of provided for, and the kids that don't really have much, or they're not working the jobs, the parents get the eggs for the kids, and they can go out and hunt and find them, and it's ingrained in the culture, established in the culture, where things are reorganized to provide. So there's this, it's the 10 of diamonds, the 10 of earth, and really having community and the wholeness of life, providing for in the proper ways for wherever there might be lack, or wherever there needs to be support. That support comes in, and we have strength. So, well, this is a really strong reading on birth and on receiving information and becoming clear in matters, and then also really being in the position to be able to catch that information and be able to see it and be able to make use of the information and to be awake for that and to really kind of be, I don't know, slingshot onto our path, really, because we have this, it's like this death and rebirth here and in action, and something happens and it brings us to be able to see something or watch something and really find some clarity in the circumstances or world around us, and then we are able to make a decision. But we have this snowball effect that is healing. So when things escalate, it'll be just enough, not too much, nothing disturbing. Because it's in the healing position, it's actually very harmonious and just kind of like a little hiccup, not a throw up, just a hiccup. And from that hiccup, you can kind of see how things are supposed to go, and it's a smooth transition. It's not a dramatic escalation. It's just like a gradual, continuous state that kind of gets to a peak, and then allows us to know which direction to head. And then again, we are provided for by the people around us and the community around us. And sometimes the 10, it doesn't necessarily have to do with intimate people in our lives. It can be just anyone, it can be strangers, but somehow life, the world around us, maybe it's new friends, maybe it's new people that, or maybe it's people who are there that are kind of on the sidelines and, we never really took notice of them, and now all of a sudden, in times of need, they step into the forefront. So it just has to do with, a calling to the community, and just everyone and anyone who comes and provides and helps and, gives you service or energy or time or physical things as well. So I'm going to draw one more card on kind of this whole enlightenment here, and this is an overall message card, but I feel like this is for the circumstances around us, and maybe a guidance card I would like to do. Okay, and then we have Singa. And Singa is, she's the magical lion. And the magical lion is protective and is able to really handle situations with ease, and whatever conflict or stuff comes around, it's like not being caught up in the emotions of it, but really seeing the animal nature within people, and seeing things in its part, not as a whole. So it's almost like deflating it or something. So it's like, okay, you see a behavior, you see an action, or you see something happen here. And just seeing that it's not the whole person, or it's not personal to you, or it's not, really seeing that part of that person, where, seeing where that intention is coming from, or where that need, or where that behavior, or where that energy is coming from, where that drive is coming from, where that spontaneity has sprung from within a person. And just seeing that as, a part of what that person is living through or dealing with. and not taking it like this is the person, but really seeing the animal nature within a person. And we all have many animals. We all have many spirit animals. We can run any energy of any animal at any time. So it's really just a part of ourselves that can surface. There's a part, an animal part that comes out to bring us a message or bring us a communication. And actually, this card is also about animal communication. So when that animal presents itself, being able to meet and greet that animal and kind of integrating it back into the person, or realigning it for that person, where if something goes out of balance, we're able to bring it back into balance. And no harm done. Just really, reintegrating that energy, or just getting the information out of that energy and releasing that energy, or aligning that energy with the highest good. So it's almost like bringing a healing to that person. So whatever circumstance or situation presents itself here that causes us to make a decision, it's harmonious, and there's a healing that is involved in it. And again, we have the support and redistribution from people around us, so that we are able to be provided for in our needs for whatever this rebirth is that we are about to experience. So again, it says, like wood that grows upward by drawing strength from its hidden root, love will advance. And really being set free in this rebirthing process, and finding that beautiful, peaceful place with the silver birch trees. So anyway, I hope everybody got what they needed out of this today, and I'm not sure when I'll be back, but definitely within another couple of weeks. And sorry, I did mean to come back on a little bit earlier, but we've been off and on with rain, and then it's been really windy, like ridiculous wind. So I didn't feel, when I did the dailies, I could always do it inside, but I just felt like for you guys, since I haven't been on for so long, I felt like I really needed some chicken action. So I couldn't just do it in the room after not being on for so long. So I wanted to wait for a day where I could do it out in the yard with the chickens. So anyway, take care, everyone, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.